Hello. Good morning. It is Tuesday, November 11th, and it is Veterans Day. Today, we honor everyone that has served in this country. We thank you for protecting our freedoms. Thank you for all of your sacrifice. Everyone in the chat is asking, isn't today a holiday? Isn't today a bank holiday? Yes, banks are closed, but markets are open. And we've seen markets move on holidays as well. So might as well tape read it and see if there is a good setup. Might as well try something. Maybe smaller size, maybe not. We'll see. Especially with the news that the government is on the path to reopen very soon. Also, today's really exciting because today we'll be giving away a set of blue light glasses, a pair of blue light glasses, just like the ones I wear. I'll be doing that later in the stream. Everyone always asks me, where do I get my blue light glasses from? Well, today I will be giving them away. You can check out the description for which company it is. It's RA Optics. And I've been using these glasses for like, I don't know, a year now probably. Wait, since last year, November. Yeah, I remember because I went to Florida and then T-Trades told me about these glasses basically. New guy here, welcome Sam. Good morning, Hadi. Time to hit that shmoney dance? Sure. Roy Ferraz Bronco says, Hola, Tanya. Your Ninja Trader live from yesterday was a masterclass of discipline. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, me and Jade Cap were on the live. It was pretty fun. Hardest thing to do in trading is to sit still, right? So let's do a little pre-market analysis. ES NASDAQ yesterday. We're already starting off somewhere around here. Then they dropped off into that London low. That's basically where we reversed. Yes, now overnight hit that. Oh wait, when did that? No, it hit the Monday high already, the Thursday high already during the session yesterday. Okay, in the afternoon session. Consolidated up here, dropped lower now. NASDAQ didn't hit this Thursday high yet. And that's kind of interesting to me. We already hit yesterday's high. It is really cold in New York, by the way. It's like 30 degrees outside. I'm like, damn, since when did this happen? It's also, the wind is very much blowing. It's 35 degrees. Wind gusts up to 34 miles per hour, making the temperature feel like 17 degrees Fahrenheit. And there was going to be snow today. Less than an inch, but that's wild. Okay. That is wild. Anyway, hit that like button. Today we're going to do a fun giveaway of the glasses. Something new here. Typically we give away a bunch of so many challenge accounts, and today actually something physical, and they do ship internationally. That's going to be fun. Previous day high, let's mark that out on ES as well. What's your bias in the chat? Put a vote up and let me know. See, chat. Vote. 525 votes. All right, we're going to end it in 5, 4. Actually, I'm going to go get my water. All right. All right, 600 votes in the poll. Let's end it. Isn't today a holiday? Yeah, but markets are open. And markets are volatile right now. 54% bullish. Welcome, Jason Simmons, to the Bagel Club. 26% bearish and 20% neutral, you guys voted. Woo! All right. Let's see. What do I think about gold? I think you should go to the Ninja Trader stream yesterday, open up the transcript, Control F of gold, and me and Jade Cat talk about that. Got my electrolytes here. Here's the open. But if I see another question, isn't today a bank holiday? I think you guys, chat, you guys need to answer with among yourselves, people that have been here. Or Fernando, answer them. Markets are still open, and it's volatile times with the government shutdown news. Typically I have a coaster. That's fine. All right, let's see. This is the hourly on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's not really moving much. Do I have my own mentorship? No. Live streaming for like 2 years for free. It's easier to have your own mentorship though, because like the people that are in there are actually serious and won't troll you for no reason. So let's see. We'll see how volatile this bank holiday is going to be. See the stock heat map. NVIDIA is down 2%. As an analyze, okay, an analyst noted. Wedbush analyst notes, sure. iPhone had good sales in China yesterday. On Singles Day. They have Singles Day? What the heck is that? Apple sold a record amount of phones yesterday in China. Okay. Slow down a bit. In the S&P 500, there's a lot of mixed and slightly green, so yes is probably stronger than NASDAQ. Yeah. Slightly. The open really didn't do too much. I think we have a lot of... Is that Fed speaker still out today or yes, tomorrow? Let's see. Okay. FOMC member Barr speaks at 10:25. I'll put that in. Singles Day is like Valentine's Day in China? All right. Why are people buying iPhones on that day? For like their boyfriend and girlfriends? Do people actually do that? Do people buy phones? Buy them some chocolate, some good chocolate. I love some good high quality chocolate. Paid like $100 for 40 pieces of chocolate. La maison du chocolat. Good morning, chat. Also, the Longwicks entry is nice. I suppose, I don't know. There's no FEGs yet for the first few minutes of the day. We are in an hourly FEG in the discount of the leg yesterday. If we're going to stay bullish towards that buy side Thursday high, it should get picked up here and create like a 15-minute bullish FEG or bullish engulfing candle or some kind of thing. Hasn't really done so yet. See on the 1. See on that 15. Let's see at ES. ES also dipped there at 8:15ish. Right, so there's no divergence within this. ES is definitely not in a discount here. Also, what I'm kind of worried about is the SMT at that major high, like it's a Thursday's high. ES hit it already. So we'll find out soon enough whether today's going to be volatile or not. So far, the open's kind of meh, right? Let's see. That's a minor buy side here. Let's find Pan. We are also doing a giveaway today of these glasses. Near the end of the session, by the way. All right. How much RR do I usually go for? Probably 2R, but in this day and age, you got to take partials at the first target a lot of times. So that ends up being like 1.5 after the trade's over. But going for higher RR, higher win rates. Last month, my win rate was pretty good. It's like 54% win rate. It's pretty high. But my RR was lower. We were just wicking the highs, which isn't that great. Stan T-Man says, Tanya, you were super solid yesterday on the Ninja stream. You and that guy were a nice combo. Thanks. Yeah, that guy's Kyle Jadecap. He literally has the record for highest payout prop from history. He became. And I have a podcast with him too. He's a very solid, very steady guy, you know? Very blunt too. He's very funny too, though. Known Kyle for like 2 years now. It's been awesome seeing like him smash his like goals like that. It's awesome. Yeah, I think he just bought himself a Ferrari. Check out my vlog with Ninja Trader. I ask a lot of you guys ask in the chat some psychology questions, especially, and even some technical questions. I have a bunch of conversations in my vlog, my most recent vlog. I have a conversation with Jared Tendler, mental game trading coach, and I ask him some good questions like tips for beginner traders, and does he think like people should start out working on their trader psychology or should that come after? Things like that. We have a good conversation. Good conversation with Kane and Jadecap towards the end as well. So check that out, especially you that always ask me some psychology questions. He's literally the author of The Mental Game of Trading, the book. That's my favorite book, and it's actually outside because I took it out and I was reading it in my living room. I took it out for the stream once as well, a few times. My favorite trading psychology book was so cool. I met him in person. Woo! Someone said, Tanya, you were taller than I thought. Yeah, watch that vlog to see how tall I am. I'm tall for a girl. I'm taller than the average American male. I think the average American man is 5'8". I'm only slightly taller than that. Fernando, let me know if Joe from RA Optics is in the chat, by the way. I'm 5'9", yeah. Where can I find your blog? My vlog. It's the last video I posted on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, Croatians are tall. From where my mom is from in Croatia, the average male height is 6 feet. Kind of wild. Why even attempt to trade a US bank holiday? Have you been seeing the news, buddy? You guys always make up a million reasons not to trade. Why not show up to the charts anyway? You can learn something. Right? Always hating on me. Why are you taking a trade? Why did you miss this trade? No, it's because Congress has been talking about reopening the government, and like you've seen yesterday, we had a huge range day. So today could be some kind of trade setup. Might as well show up, and if there's not a trade setup, we have a giveaway anyway, right? So if you're interested, you guys, I always get a million questions about my blue light glasses. They're from RA Optics, and today they're sponsoring the giveaway. Giving away a set, and we'll talk more about that later when we start the giveaway. Both for daylight and sunset. Helps me a lot, honestly. I have no strain in my eyes anymore. I have 3 monitors. My eyes would sting after the trading session, and I'd feel like so drained. Now I don't feel any sting. It's amazing. How do you sign up for the giveaway? Later in the stream, I'll be putting out a form, like a Google form as always, and then we'll do a random drawing. Pedro de Dos Anjos Silva. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to win this giveaway. Would you send to Canada? Yes. They said they'll ship internationally. Woohoo! Let's see. So far, what we do? Kind of just been wicking the low, but we've been maintaining. It's 9:30 open. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to actually measure. Is this leg for ES? Yeah, we're nowhere near the 50%. We are near it for NASDAQ. We almost dipped into the golden zone. Which reminds me, I want this a darker green, and I want this a darker orange. Lovely, and then save as. All right. If we had like a 15-minute nice bullish FEG, I would try probably for buy side, but nothing yet. It feels like it's high resistance, slightly bullish. It's been holding up, right? Holding on the 5-minute, and almost every time frame has been wicking that 9:30 open. Except for probably like, yeah, the lower ones. All right, so the 5-minute honestly looks kind of good. Well, not the best because there's no fair value gaps yet. On the 1-minute, do we have any first presented FEGs of the day yet? No. Maybe this tiny one here. There you go. You got a tiny one here when we went below 9:30 open, came back above. Let's see if that holds anything at all. Got a little bit of a big candle there. Look at that wick. We have an SMT at 9:30 open, I guess. With this low before 9:30 open. Okay. And ES is the stronger one. Just by looking at the stock heat map, you know. Oh, Apple's really mooning because of that. China news I've talked about. That's actually kind of fun to see. Talked about that right at the open, and we did just fly away. It's up 1.5% now. That's probably the strongest thing in the market lately has been Apple. I think that's pretty important to note that, you know, if we have another sell off, I'll definitely be personally, not financial advice, I'll be loading up on some Apple, more Apple, in long-term portfolios. Okay. See here. We had that wick tap again. No, now it's dropping a bit lower. Does orange juice futures have liquidity? Probably. Now we're dumping. Well, a Fed speaker at 10:25. Oh no, okay, so all we had was the first presented FEG. Didn't want to hold back above. We had that SMT, but there was no break of a swing high of a displacement. Unfortunately, we are dropping deeper now into the hourly. Do we have any SMTs at the highs that I should be noting for potential shorts? Not really. Now we have equal highs here for NASDAQ, pretty equal. Relatively equal highs, right? It's the first big FEG of the day, I'd say. Oh, chat, what were you guys voting? 54% bullish. Kind of big. All right, let's mark out the pre-market low. Pre-market low. All right, so ES still hasn't even hit that pre-market low, right? Let me write down, if I want a long, I'd rather long ES, because like in NASDAQ, the only strong thing today is really Apple. I don't know if Apple can hold up the entire market, especially since Nvidia is down 3%, right? Nvidia is down 3%. It's a larger market share than Apple right now. So rather than, if I'm going to go long, I'd rather long S&P, much more green sectors, or slightly just gray, much less red, or, rather short NASDAQ. But I think I'm kind of just like bullish today, and I'm just rather look for bullishness. If I do get a setup, I know everyone's yelling at me, it's a market, it's a holiday. Like, I'll take a smaller size, but hey, if there's a setup, there's a setup. Right now, that's an SMT at that pre-market low. Right? Right now, that's going to be an inversion. Let me remind myself what, and then now that's an inversion, and now ES is breaking a short-term high with a large FEG to upside, also inversion, and BPR here. Is that SMT for sell? What SMT do you see for selling? I don't get it. You want NQ to become the stronger one? Probably, yeah, maybe. Doesn't really matter. Does happen though. Okay, now it's just being patient and waiting for a retracement, to be honest. And then also I want to mark out buy side for ES. Hopefully it doesn't just run there without me, but c'est la vie if it does. Such is life, as they say. Okay, let's see. So I'll probably take either minis or one mini or like 10 micros. Or actually on ES it's totally different. It's like I could afford probably better RR. All right. Where did this start? This is the swing low. It's like a 3-minute decent like breaker too. So I could afford 2 ES then. And what's the R? Okay, cool. I could do that. I can afford 2 ES at that point. See if it retraces. Straight up just gonna put a limit fill there. 8475. Might not retrace that much, it might just pump from there. If that happens, I'm fine with that. I'm putting my fill at 50% because it's a holiday. And I would think that we could have a deeper retracement. I mean, not a deep retracement, but 50% retracement. I don't want chasing is what I mean, is I want to get a good fill. Could consolidate here for a little bit, you know? I like it because this is where the inversion is, and I like it because that's where also there's like the BPR does line up with this as well, and there's an OB here. So it's kind of a few different things in the mix there. See on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's retracing. So I'm gonna risking like 750 instead of 1500. Simply because it is a holiday. It might just be slower, and me risking less will also help me like stay just in the trade and stay patient in the trade. So we'll see. I do like the SMT at the pre-market low. Looks like I'm about to get filled on this puppy. Let's see. I'm basically entering using the 3-minute, right? So I'm anticipating I could be in this trade for 20 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm probably going to hold it into this Fed member speaking. Still didn't get filled yet. Came about 2 ticks before my fill. I'm keeping that limit full there. I'm not marketing it. Okay, there we are. It's filled. All right. See how this goes. Nasdaq also retraced into 50% and into its inversion. Yeah. Is there an SMT at this high? Yeah, but I'm overall bullish here. And if this fails, so be it. You know, it's half sizing. Nasdaq really deep retracement. ES deep retracement too. So immediately got some feedback. I'm in like drawdown for the first minute. That's fine. Could just be a seek and destroy day. If it hits that low, it's probably a seek and destroy day, right? Pay money to see if it is. Nope, well, just got stopped out there. All right, worth a try for me. Just dumped. Feels looks like both people are getting hurt on this today, right? Dropped here, big FE2 to downside, then this wiped out, took out that swing high. Now we're dropping down again. SMTs on both sides. Oh well. Can't ask for much. Someone said very obvious. What was very obvious? We're still down. This SMT can confirm the idea. Yeah, now you have the SMT at the high. No more here on the low. I was bullish. Most of you chat, we were bullish as well. So tried that from the buy side. Back up. Let's see. Don't want to do. Previous day low is here. I think that we're gonna stay within. UK suspends some intelligence sharing with the US. That's what just came out like 1 minute ago. Thanks, UK. You stopped me out. You cost me $750. All right, whatever. I'm down 730. That's why we risk smaller. Can't wait to see that these flat highs get taken out right after. It's a freaking seek and destroy. Doesn't make me want to flip my bias at all. Look at those wicks. Pre-market low. Yeah, that inversion didn't hold up. Sad. Back to the drawing board, really, as they say. And honestly, I think that it's a seek and destroy today. I think it's going to be really tough. Let's see. Now you have these smooth highs. No more SMT at a low. You have SMT at a new high of day. Maybe I could have been more diligent about that and then not taking that, but it looked really good, that pop-up. Plus you have relatively equal highs here now. Yeah, I'm not shorting for relatively equal highs above us. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, it's kind of crappy on the 15 here. I honestly thought that the Nasdaq was going to retrace to 50% of this wick. So I was like fine when it was deeply retracing within here. I thought it could even retrace to 50% of this wick and go up higher. And now we just had to steamroll these equal lows there, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if this inversion holds and then we go take out these highs now? What is this? 10 a.m. Did I enter before 10 a.m.? No, I entered after. Okay. See, Nvidia is still down 3%. Apple up 1.4. All right. I put some alerts for these. I'll put some alerts for these highs and see what happens. But right now, I want to see what this wick does. Yeah, ES didn't invert these back up, unfortunately, and ES is supposed to be the stronger one. No more SMT for the pre-market low. Pre-market low. Okay. Someone said short idea worked. Where was your entry for your short? Shorts definitely got hurt here if they put their stop here. If you entered after this SMT, then yeah, it would have worked, but I don't understand where you're shorting at. Just the turtle soup. Still, what are we down on today? 0.6%, 0.3%. Okay. See where that 50% mark on the daily is. I want to just stretch that out here. On the yesterday's leg here on ES. All right, cool. Yeah, you have this upper FEG that it didn't invert here on the 2. I think I'll stick on the 2-minute here today. I entered on the 3-minute here. Yeah, that wasn't bad. It's not looking so good for the bulls here. All right, I guess we'll see what this Fed speaker is. He going to introduce any volatility? He starts speaking at 10:25. Let's see. One thing I'm really happy about is that, you know, I didn't chase up here. I took the 50% retracement and I gave it a chance. And then it wiped out there in like 1 second. It was like, sucks to suck. 2 minutes. Which is actually helpful. I really rather get stopped out in 2 minutes than hold in consolidation and then get stopped out. So now we're taking out that new low again for ES and NASDAQ. There's a tiny wick actually on this H4, right? What's the low and the open? This one. There's a 2-tick difference. It was only on the ES I didn't have a wick. See yesterday's candle here. So NASDAQ's down 0.58, ES is down 0.28. Pump incoming, says somebody. Maybe. Wouldn't that be nice? Trap the shorts. They trapped the longs already. Feels like it's like a seek and destroy. I'm not like rushing to get back in anything though. Like that was my one idea, was that if we're gonna have an up day, now kind of having a seek and destroy or down day. Nvidia's down 3%. Need Nvidia to like wake back up. It's dipping into a gap up from yesterday. I could potentially turn around here. We'll see. I'll have an alert at some swing highs there as well. Cold. Just my hands are cold. My hands get cold. Maybe I should get some gloves. Would I rather sandwiches or baguettes? You can have a sandwich on a baguette, bro. George C. Trader says, the gap down open today was obvious yesterday. Did you swing short yesterday and close? I mean, how's that obvious? We went back, we hit London low and went to new high of day yesterday. Pump it up, said Feed Dragon. Tonight, does the markets seem to be setting a lot of traps recently? Yes. Trap them. And then double trap them. Triple trap them. Let's see. I'm staying on the 2 minute. Here's like the supposedly the Fed speakers speaking now, right? Would you rather have gold or silver? It's an easy answer. Gold. I don't really own any silver jewelry anyway. Gold's $4,100 an ounce. Silver's like what? It's like $45.50. 50. Shantanu says, I'm gonna hold those shorts. Good luck, Shantanu. See, ES, like, this is its breaker. They created a bearish breaker here now, right? And here's like a VIB on the 5. You know, it would need to actually be strong enough to get back up, otherwise the shorts are still in charge. Yeah, I think that, you know, where I put my stop is where I put my stop for a reason. We had an SMT at pre-market low. Then it invalidated my long setup, and it's small losses are pleasure because we haven't really done much anyway, on ES at least. We dropped a little bit lower, and NASDAQ is dropping lower. Tanya got texted. Yeah, I got a text message. Scandalous. Very scandalous. Yeah, what can we do, chat? 54% of us were bullish today. Ain't happening. So far. NASDAQ keeps just putting in a little... lower low, lower low. London close. Yeah. Let's see. Jack the Trader is asking if if I have a secret boyfriend and if it's the Ninja Trader CEO. I don't even know, like, if that was true, dude, do you think I'd be live streaming? Do you think I'd be even in the I'd get off social media as soon as Ninja Trader sold for $1.5 billion to Kraken. That don't make no sense. Yeah, today's a bank holiday. Markets are still open, though. My father, Jacarius Robinson IV, was a Green Beret. He served his country. Thank you, John, for letting us know. Thank you for his service. Yeah, it's Veterans Day. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, we thank all the veterans, everyone who served in this country, for their bravery and courage, and their sacrifice for giving us the rights, for protecting our rights. Tanya Trade's pretty sure it's a troll comment, LOL. I know, brother. Sometimes the troll comments are amusing. You guys think we're going to previous day low? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Previous day low is very, very far. Let me put previous day low, not high. Maybe like the low made during the regular trading hour session, perhaps. Like it's definitely way closer to it on NASDAQ than it is for ES. Previous day EQ is tapped. Yeah, definitely. I just put this 50% here. Yes, it's pretty much hanging in there though. Nasdaq's been making new lows. Yes, it just did now, but barely, you know. No, John, we're not talking about the trolling. We're talking about the trolling being the how would you say? Person that was saying that my boyfriend is the CEO of Ninja Trader. Ha ha ha. Mm-hmm. Sadly, yeah, we rejected this breaker and volume imbalance on ES as of now on the 5. And then it dropped, made a new low of the day, new low of session. It's new low day too, yeah, new low day. You guys are funny in the chat. Funny AF. Let me see my hair. I haven't looked at it in a while. It's kind of a crazy hourly candle for a NASDAQ. Hola, Tanya, hola. Yesterday, the short of the other guy didn't work out on the Ninja Trader Live. Oh, yeah? I feel like it worked out to London low, and that was basically it, right? Sometimes they don't work out. Yeah, Castillo, clean up the chat a bit. It isn't getting obnoxious. George C says, today I think it's shakeout week longs and then bam long tomorrow. It could be possible, yeah. I think tomorrow we have a ton of speakers, right? Yeah. Look at the speaker list. FOMC member Williams speaks. Paulson, Waller, Bostich, Miron. Then you have the 10-year at 101, and then you have call-in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Fed speakers tomorrow. Yikes. Tanya, you're thinking of moving because of Mamdani? I honestly think that he can't really get much done. He's just like a de Blasio puppet. But if he does start putting in policies I don't like, then yeah, I'll think about it. Do things he can raise the taxes when the state government can only do that. My taxes are high enough. The fuck? Yeah, New York City has even more, already has city taxes, like 3 to 4%. What's the GDP of New York City specifically? I do a ton for the economy. Like, I have 2 assistants. I buy a lot of like services for things to be done, like installing the wall behind me. Literally got someone to put together the bookshelf behind me. You know, I contribute a lot to the economy. And then they still want to tax me more because they want my money. Okay, the GDP of New York City is 2.3 trillion, and the largest metropolitan area in the United States. The GDP for just the city of New York was 1.3 trillion. Wow. Should move to Vegas. Vegas just seems like Disney World for adults, you know? It's kind of kitschy for my tastes. Yeah, I know. Making buses free is probably the stupidest thing you could do. Yeah, let's give the MTA less money. Like, it's not bad enough. All right. Once we get a good trade going on, I will start making the Google form for the giveaway winner. Woohoo! So if you want to be in the giveaway just for a new set of blue light glasses, you'll fill out the form. We're giving away a set. You'll get to choose which frames you want from the website. So basically, I'll show you on the website. And you have to be in the chat to claim the prize. Okay, great. All right. This is what we're giving away. Ooh, it's made in California. Designed and assembled in California. Cool. And so the ones I use now are the yellow ones, and that's for the daytime. But the winner will get a set of both at nighttime. So after the sun sets, it's good to be wearing the red ones if you're looking at screens. So then you're blocking the blue light from entering your eyes, and that's not good for you. It'll delay your sleep because blue light inhibits melatonin production, right? So the winner will win a set, and you'll get to choose which frames you like. So you get daylight and sunset. The ones I currently am wearing are the Nate Sunset. I also have a bunch of other ones. I have the Clyde. I think T-Trades wears this one. I bought my friend Nick Does Futures one of the Maxwell. This is like more for men for sure. Kind of bigger than this one. And whichever the one I have. I also have like this one, the Pop. So yeah. Check them out. Everyone always asks me where I'm getting them from, and now finally I'm going to do a giveaway with them. So one lucky winner will win. Let's see. Let's do responses. Limit to one response. Only fill it out if you're interested in getting this. It's in the chat now. All right. Already got a bunch of responses. Woo! See how many people already responded. Already got 200 responses. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Oh no, the wind's so loud. Sorry. Okay. All right. I'll give you guys. You put your actual name. Was I supposed to put YouTube name? There were two. It said name and then it said YouTube name, bro. And for the winner, I'll contact you via email and ask you for like your shipping information and other things that the company needs from you. All right. Let's get started then. Wow, over 250. Just ask the winner. Yeah, I'm gonna ask the winner by asking them via email. You good, bro? I didn't ask for your addresses here. You good? All right, let's do it. Lovely. Let's go. All right, let's start it. All right, Charlie Foxtrot, you are the last person that has entered. Woo! All right, copy. Paste. Spin the wheel. Type in the chat. Spin the wheel. See chat. You're welcome, Roadrunner. Spin the wheel. Let's go. Who is the lucky winner? You have to type in the chat when you win. Let's see. Geraldine Trades. Congratulations to Geraldine. Type something in the chat to Geraldine. Ooh, one of the people that filled it out first. Lovely. Congratulations. Yeah, there she is, Geraldine. Woo, congrats. All right, I'll be sending you an email asking you for information to get that shipped out. Awesome. Woohoo. Hit that like button. I love giving stuff away. It's physical stuff too. One time we gave away a MacBook Pro on the stream as well. When I hit 100K subs, that was fun. I shipped that all the way to Poland. Congrats, Geraldine. All right, well, most of us were bullish biased. I did try one long here, got stopped out pretty quick there, and then we consolidated on ES. Said I wanted longs on ES, and consolidated / dripped a bit lower. Nasdaq's still dripping. Yeah. And the Nvidia's down 3.5% and never perked up. Kind of just chilling out in that gap. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a push up higher for the bulls. What do you guys think? Are we going to hit that sell side from yesterday's New York session low for the Nasdaq? It is continuously dripping lower. This hourly candle, 6 minutes left. Start at 10 a.m. Yeah, honestly, yeah, this first hour, like I would have tried that long. It's fine. Like even on Nasdaq, it looked like it dipped down into it, closed here at these equal highs above. Bulls couldn't win, but hey, that's why I literally sized half. Can't get too mad. The worst thing is that if you get mad and then you start over trading without a clear plan. So yeah, that was sick. Thanks for coming to the stream. Hit that like button. We'll do more giveaways in the future. We always do a bunch of like eval giveaways. Today was fun because it was a physical giveaway, a set of blue light glasses, yellow and red. I have the red ones. Wear this after sunset. I've been wearing these for like a year, just completely got rid of the stinging. Someone else also messaged me that they have a TBI, traumatic brain injury, and that they got these glasses and that helped them out. So I'm glad it's been helpful for some people. And I just wear them during the stream. Hopefully people, like, that's just one of the most frequently asked questions I get all the time, is I do wear them every day. Helps me stay energized. Typically after the stream, before I had them, I would be like so tired after watching screens all day or for a few hours at a time. Oh, NASDAQ. You wicked this way up, then this way down, then again, just wick, 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 drop. It's like poking it with a stick. It's not doing much. Tesla hit like a previous day low, yeah. Yeah, not much of a big moving day. It did, if someone was short bias, it would have probably worked out for them. It wasn't such a seek and destroy day as I was hoping. I was hoping for then maybe another reversal back higher. Never confirmed there. So stayed safe while being continuously looking, just trying to focus on one side of the market. Yeah, so make sure you stay safe. Have a good rest of the day. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. We'll be same bat time, same bat channel at 9:15 a.m. All right, don't be a degenerate. I'll see you next time.